Hi, I'm Tim the Techno Gardener, and in today's short video, I'll show you a smart solution to the problem we've all faced, leaving the hose on and flooding your lawn, or worse, your basement. In the summertime, my kids love to play in the water and will sometimes leave the hose running for hours. I've also been known to get distracted and forget to turn it off myself. Unfortunately, I have a window well right next to the spigot, so we've had a few close calls. Running a hose too long near your house can saturate the soil around your foundation and potentially cause serious and costly foundation problems. It would be really nice to get a notification if the hose has been left on. To solve this problem, I'm using a flow sensor directly connected to my hose spigot. Inside the flow sensor is a small turbine that spins when water flows. The turbine rotates a magnet, and the changing magnetic field is detected by a Hall effect sensor. As water flows, the sensor outputs a series of pulses with a frequency proportional to the flow rate. If you want to go deeper into how flow sensors work, I have another video that explains them in detail. Garden hoses use special threads, so we'll need two brass adapters to convert from hose threads to the NPT threads on the flow sensor. I picked these up at Home Depot. By the way, I'm Tim, an electrical engineer who applies engineering principles to gardening. If you enjoy how science and engineering can be used to solve everyday gardening problems, please consider subscribing. Okay, let's put this together.
First, we'll put on the hose to NPT adapters. This is a pulse translator. It converts pulses from the flow sensor into a voltage that any data logger can read. I'm inserting it into a waterproof case. Okay, now we're mounting the pulse translator, the Veggie Hub data logger, and the battery box onto a PVC mast, 3/4 inch. I powered it up with a battery pack. The green LED indicates that the data has reached the server. Okay, let's take it outside. I'm installing it on my hose spigot. I'm pounding the PVC mast into the ground. Now that it's assembled, we need to configure the Veggie Hub so that it will send data to our server. When you first power the Veggie Hub, it acts as a hotspot, and you can connect to it with your phone and configure it with your phone's web browser. I've configured it to send data every 15 minutes, so the worst case scenario is that the hose will be left on for 15 minutes. I'm sending data to VeggieCloud.com. It's a free sensor data storage site. When VeggieCloud receives the flow sensor data, it checks to see if the voltage is above a threshold. If it's above, it will send me an email or text message to warn me that the hose is still on. Okay, let's try it out. I'm going to leave the hose on and see what happens. It's been 15 minutes. I need to check my phone.
I'm curious what you think about this idea. Have you ever left a hose running for hours or even days? Let me know in the comments below. If you've made it this far, I guarantee you'll enjoy my other videos, so you might as well subscribe. And be sure to check out Vegetronics.com for cool gardening gadgets and automation ideas. And if you want to see another clever way to control your garden hose while watering, check out this video right here.